Hi skaters, I'm Sophie. I'm the shaper and founder of Whitetail Skateboards. So last winter I launched the TigerShark Surfskate and I was really amazed by the success of it. So I've taken your feedbacks into account and I added 3 more wheelbase options to a new version of the TigerShark. So I'm stoked to introduce you to the TigerShark Supreme, which has wheelbase options starting at 16 up to 21. It's like some kind of luxury upgraded version of the TigerShark Classic that will offer more adaptability to allow each rider to reach their full potential without being restrained and limited to a smaller wheelbase option range, with still the same unmatched locked-in feeling offered by all my Surfskate in the Shark series. So for the 16 and 17 wheelbase option, there's no remora needed, just the deck and you're good to go. To use the 18, 19 and 17, you will need one remora, and to use the 20 to 21, you will need a second remora. By the way, I've added new remoras colors. So I have now a blood orange. I have a kind of blue that is really nice. I still have black, and I have a clear, like a kind of white transparent one too. So in this video, you're gonna see this setup as a complete, and I'm gonna be using the 21 wheelbase option, and you'll see the deck complete with grass trucks and Surfskate Love wheels. But I do offer the deck alone, so you can use your favorite parts to build your ultimate setup. Right now I can also offer completes, as I have all the parts needed to build some completes, but just reach out to me and we will determine together which parts would be the best for you to build your ultimate setup. So I'm gonna go outside right now to finish up this video and explain why I added some wheelbase option on the TigerShark Supreme. The idea is that I don't want you to feel confined to adapt your style to your board. Rather, I want to create a board that will adapt to your unique style. The second reason I did that is because I don't do well with feeling trapped and feeling that I must buy many boards just to have all the wheelbase options that I like to ride. I wanted at least to offer you the opportunity to get one board that can be adjusted to every wheelbase that you want to try, every truck that you want to try, every setup you want to make. So in this video, I'm going to start by sharing what's my idea behind this design. And at the end of the video, I'm going to show the riding technique and stance that I had in mind when I designed my sharks. So I'm gonna explain one stance and foot placement to make a good use of the features of the sharks, but I'm not saying that it's the only way to take advantage of the design of my decks. It's just one way that I had in mind when I made that design. But at the end of the day, all the riders are unique and they have their unique style. So there are different ways to ride and take full advantage of my designs. When I shaped and perfected the TigerShark Supreme, I wanted to create a fully customizable, high-performance all-rounder for the most demanding riders. So when I worked on the TigerShark Supreme, what was important for me was to take into account the smaller riders and those who are coming from a pure skateboard background, who are looking for a shorter and more snappy wheelbase, as well as the pure surf skaters who wants to stay within the classic wheelbase ranges, and also up to the taller people and those with the riders with a wider stance, and those coming from a pure surf background who are looking for a wider wheelbase. So this is the Tiger Supreme. It's like the TigerShark, but with 3 more wheelbase options. So from 16 to 21. as the TigerShark Classic has from 17 to 19. And this requires another remora at the back, and there's one at the front. And I made this setup with the widest wheelbase possible, which is 21. And I want to show you, I will try to explain to you how I designed it, and like for the foot position. One of the idea behind the 2 remoras and the 21 wheelbase option is that it allows for a certain foot placement, like this one, where I can have a comfortable stance and have my both feet on the pockets and still have my both feet on top of the wheels. For someone who likes to ride with his back foot behind the wheels, there's still room with the tail to do it, even with the 21 wheelbase option. Now I'd like to explain how to tame a shark, a whitetail shark, because since my sharks have a really deep concave and big rockers, kicktail, and with a big rocker nose, compared to a flat deck, the foot placement cannot be as random as on the flat deck. And actually, here there is some kind of wheel wells that you can, like here, this is the back, that you can use to your advantage. So it acts like kind of a switch. I call it the on-off switch that you can use. So when your front foot is here, it's in the middle and it's completely flat. So it's really stable. You're on top of the truck. You cannot jackknife. The wheels are in front. But as soon as you switch your foot a little bit, your heel is directly on the wheel well. And just by pushing a little, it carves really easily. So it's effortless, and it's just like this. So here you can see how it carves super easily. I don't put any effort. And if I want to just cruise, it's super stable to stay this way. Also, I'm aware that my sharks are quite aggressive boards, so they are not really beginner friendly, although a beginner that is really motivated can start on a shark. But I would recommend them for someone who's more like advanced. And one of the reasons for that is because in skateboarding, the right foot position will be to have your weight mostly on your toes rather than in the full length of your feet. So when you're on your toes, your knees are bent, you're on your toes, you don't get bothered by the fact that there's a wheel well just under the heel. And you can use it at your advantage just to put some weight there when you want to. But you really control it, while a beginner will put, normally their knees are less bent, and they put all their weight equal on the full length of their feet. So when they put their weight on the full length of their feet, they can get really uncomfortable with the wheel well here. But when you're in the right skate position, you're on the tip of your toes, your knees are bent, and it's just there's so little weight there that it's not bothering at all. It's the opposite actually, because it gives you the power you want to carve when you want to do it, and you're still like in an aggressive skate position.